We love boxing, but at the end of the day, Mike Tyson, the brand and the business, is completely different thing, bro. And what he did was good business. Was it the greatest fight ever? Absolutely fucking not. But he created a lane and he got a bag. And the only reason he's able to get that bag because he put in that work as Iron Mike Tyson for 4 decades, like you said earlier, bro. So if he gives us one bad day, but you gave us 4 decades of hell, come on, bro. Does he deserve some sort of leeway?
And I could agree with you with that if it was one bad fight in 4 decades. If it was one bad fight in 4 decades. But we know since the whole ear biting thing and everything else that came after that, it was all fucking trash. He hasn't given us a good fight in the last 2 fucking decades. Technically, look at his win to loss ratio for the last 2 decades. Look at the fights, look at how many losses he took, and then look at the performance value of those fights. So technically, he hasn't been giving us a good fight in the last 2 fucking decades. But after taking the hiatus, etc.
So let's put it in context. Got it right here, bro. These are the people that beat Mike Tyson. Buster Douglas in 1990, Evander Holyfield in 1996, right? So doing it 4 decades, right? 1990 was my first loss. I didn't lose again until 1996. 6 years, I'm still whooping ass. Then the very next year, I lose Holyfield again in 97. He loses to Lennox Lewis in 2002. In 2004, Danny Williams, he lost. And then 2005, Kevin McBride. I think that's the one he sat down on. And Jake Paul. That's 7 losses, bro, out of 57 fights over across 4 decades, not including the amateurs. Bro, it's not like he's just throwing fights and taking money grabs, bro.
So what I'm saying to you is, the losses that he took, exclude the Buster Douglas because he was robbed for that. I'll champion that. He was robbed for the Buster Douglas fight. The other fights that he lost, including the ear biting, etc., those are the performances that I'm talking about. There's no reason as a professional boxer, even if you're losing, for you to do something like that. I don't know if that's ever been fucking done in boxing history. That kind of physical assault. A headbutt, okay. A couple headbutts, we can go back and forth. Yeah, nigga, he was headbutting him. Look at me, illegal punches under the belt, below the belt. You know, we've seen that. That, right? We've even seen sessions where boxers have hit somebody and kind of pushed them, right? Kind of like leaned into him with like a push to try to knock them out when they seen they was like off balance. I can go for all of that. Biting a nigga's ear like a fucking cannibal.
Okay, that it was a stain on boxing, but guess what? It was also worldwide news. So at the same time, even though it was a stain on the sport, let's talk about Brandon. His name was in every fucking newspaper, every fucking whatever it was at that time, bro. At that time. And guess what? Shit like that is the reason why we tuned in today. I'm just keeping it a beam. I'm keeping all of that shit matters, bro. All that accumulates. Had he not been that, had he just lost, he lost straight up to Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis beat his ass. Lennox
mopped the fucking floor with him. And I can respect that. Again, all I'm saying is we keep pushing the message repeatedly. Impact over the metrics. The impact is that not one of the mottos of the show. Impact over the metrics. You on mute, Cuzzo.
I said, impact over metrics for sure.
I'm standing on that, bro. See, I'm standing on impact over metrics. I'm not saying that he's not allowed to have a bad day and lose a fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there are not people that have come by that had better ability, had a better day, etc., and was just able to beat him, right? Right? I'm not saying that either. Okay. Ali lost. Everybody lost technically except for Floyd and The Rock, right?
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not, to go undefeated is very hard to do. Not beefing about that. I'm beefing about the defeats And were you defeated because you got beat, Lennox Lewis? Or was you defeated because you got knocked down once and then sat down and was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not getting back up. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Were you defeated by, if Jake Paul went in there and whipped your ass, I mean, whipped your ass, you fought and he whipped your ass, I could stand by, you know what? Okay, Mike, your time is done. He's a better, he's a better, I still, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still would never call Jake Paul a better fighter than Iron Mike. I would give him that respect. Never in life would I say Jake Paul is a better fighter. I would say, you know what? He's younger. He just got the best of you this night, and you maintain all of that. What I'm saying is you went in that ring, and I didn't see any ounce of you even trying in the slightest bit to fight that man back. That is what I am saying. That shit was a fucking dog and pony show.
I get it.
All the way through.
I get it, bro. And when you say impact over metrics, bro, he bit somebody ear, but guess what? Whether good or bad, it was impact. He impacted the entire sport with that. So we're saying impact over metrics.
In a good way?
I said negative or good, right? We didn't say good impact over metrics. We just said impact over metrics. So what he's done is have the impact and the metrics. And he's at a point in his life where it's just like, yo, bro, I might just be trying to eat. When he sat down, we don't know what demons he was battling. So I don't know. But I know when he's got his head straight, I know who that motherfucker is. We've seen it for years.
Yo, Brandy said he's 62. What was people expecting? It was a money grab. They good. Everyone else is not.
Good